What's up guys, it is Cheyenne. Welcome back to another video. Please excuse my voice and the way that I look today. I am pretty sick. I took a lot of Dayquil to do this and I really don't feel good. So y'all better appreciate me. I was not gonna record this. Today I will be restringing my new Mathews Image. I unfortunately leave for Total Archery Challenge Michigan in 2 days. I have not built this bow. Obviously have not restrung it, have not done anything to it whatsoever, and I leave in 2 days. I just love doing this. This is my favorite thing. It stresses me out, but like the challenge of getting a bow restrung, built, tuned, sighted in, and ready to rock in 2 days while incredibly sick, I'm up for it, I guess. I guess we're gonna go for it and see what happens. I am putting on my new Rogue bowstrings. I am working on getting a discount code for you guys. So a lot of you guys are asking me what kind of strings I shoot because they do look really good. They do a great job of maintaining color. Overall, the quality of the strings has been really good too. They were super easy to stretch out a little bit and then tune, and I haven't had an issue with them. They haven't budged on me. So far, shooting and everything like that, they've been fantastic. So I am going to stick with them moving forward. I'm all about bringing you guys products that are good quality. I will never promote something to you that I don't use myself or that I don't believe in myself. I love hearing you guys actually want to know more and take my advice, and that's really cool. If you guys ever do go ahead and buy anything, like I said, I'm trying to get a discount code from Rogue for you guys. I know it's scary using new strings for the first time, and paying full price can be intimidating. A little thank you to you guys for trusting me, believing in me, and I want you to be able to see it for yourself without that added stress. I'm also talking to a few other brands about getting a code from them. Just because I want you guys to have a little something. I know that archery is expensive. Trying new stuff that you don't know if you're going to like is scary and expensive. So a lot of the brands that I use that I trust, I am going to try to get a code and get that out to you guys as soon as possible. I got to get these strings on and get them stretched. This is a Mathews Image that we're going to be restringing today. Which means that this is a 5-piece set. I have my crest behind me from Last Chance. All my stuff is from Last Chance. For all of my tuning equipment, I love those guys. They by far have the best stuff on the market. This press is a lifesaver. The built-in drawboard is freaking awesome. And it's just so convenient for me to be able to do everything right here in one spot. I have my Easy Green vise over here, which is super easy as well. Let's get to it, get these strings hopefully put on in a timely manner, and if I'm feeling up to it, maybe I'll finish building the bow later and record that for you guys too. Okay, let's do it, y'all. Alright guys, so here she is. This is my brandy new Mathews Image. We'll get some pictures taken, get it in the press, get this whisker biscuit off of it because that ain't staying, and we'll go from there. Alright, these are my Rogue strings. I have not taken them out of the package. FYI to you guys, if you buy strings and they are not from your pro shop or endorsed by the pro shop you go to, do not open the package. So when you get your strings, they come with little clips to hold them and everything in here, your main string, your cables, whatever. They all come with a paper clip for a reason. These strings come pre-twisted to the correct specs for the bow you're putting it on. If you take these out before bringing them to a pro shop and you look at them and play with them, it's still not guaranteed that you're not messing with something. Alrighty. Let's do it. I am riding the struggle bus right now pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is pretty brutal. I'm super sick and like I really hope that I don't stay this way for Total Archery Challenge because that would be really unfortunate. I've had this trip planned for a while. Wow, this was long because of my reckoning in here. last time. Come on. I want to make sure these fingers are in the perfect spot. Okay. You have to make sure that the fingers have exactly the same amount of pressure on them on both sides. If they do not, you will not get that cam off. You will not get the axle out. Like, it's a nightmare. So you really have to make sure of that. So I'm just gonna support the string a little bit, and I'm gonna check and make sure that these look even. That's the only thing. But these have to be even. They look pretty decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures and take some videos of this. Alright, so we'll crack this open and see what we got. And we will go from there. Okay, so I like to do this, or try to do this one at a time. So I'm gonna do the main string last, just because I can do that with both cams on. But the cables I have to do with the cam off. So I'm gonna take one cam off at a time, put the cable on, and then honestly at that point, you have to take the other cam off anyway, so it kind of becomes a cat and mouse game. But let's get these strings out and see what I am working with here. Like I said, you want to be really careful not to untwist anything. These two pieces are going to go around these plastic pieces here. So I have to take this off first, get this on here, and then my cables are going to attach to this and run down and attach to the other cam. So these kind of pair together. Those are the same, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to pair off my cable with one of my yokes. Pair off my cable with my yoke. And this one is going to go just like that. And this one will go the other way. And then this is my main string right here, which, like I said, I am not going to mess with until it is time. So we're gonna get this bow pressed. I have to get this rolling guard off anyway, so I'm gonna press it, get the rolling guard off, and pull these out till we get a lot of slack. And I really like this last chance press, and with the Mathews in specific, because they do have the little brackets on the ends for it, which makes my life way easy, because I'm very, very confident that it's not gonna come off the press unless I like really bang it and it comes off sideways, but up and down, it's secure. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my rolling guard. All right, and everything that I take off, I need to save exactly how it is, because it's really, really important that you don't lose a single screw, a single washer. Like, you cannot lose anything, guys. Okay, so there's my rolling guard. I'm not gonna move anything or take any pieces off. If I can get this out, that would be freaking cool though. There's my rolling guard. And we're gonna leave that right here. Exactly how it's gonna go back in. I'm a perfectionist with this stuff. So now we gotta take out the axle on this side. All right, so with this, it is incredibly important that you don't lose the washers in between these screws. You'll be screwed. I don't mean that as a joke. Like, do not lose the freaking washers off these screws, okay? I'm so serious, guys. So there is one screw onto my mag plate. Okay, I'm not gonna lose it. Everything on just the way it's gonna go back. So there's no questions asked. Yeah, that'll be good. So this is kind of the fun part. And you wanna make sure that you're pushing this, but you're not pushing the bow off of the press at the same time. So this is what's kind of kind of, woo, kind of rough. I had that good. I had that perfect. These never come out that easy. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. Okay. So now we got to wiggle our cam off. Again, please don't try this at home if this is not something that you are used to doing. So this cable is going to go to the inside, so I'm going to remember that. So we're going to pull this cable off. Okay. Take our yokes off right here. These are sticky strings. Let that lay flat. So when we put this back in, because we don't want our cam to move around on us while we're doing this, we're gonna get our cam put back on. And then I like to stick, you can kind of see right here if it's even through. I just like to stick one of those through and it holds the cam in place. That way my cam is not moving on me when I'm trying to do stuff. So now I have this guy right here, so I can come down here and take it off the other side. And I need to steal this little plastic bit from it. So I'm gonna come down here. And take it off on this side. Just remember it goes up and around right there. And I try not to move the cams too much. I like to keep everything pretty much the same. I won't be using these strings again. So I'm not gonna keep the twist in them, but if you wanna reuse strings, keep the twist in them. And I'm gonna string it exactly the same, which is gonna be over under on this piece, so you guys can kind of see how that's wrapped around right there. And then you have your yokes off the end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this piece loose, my cable, okay? Pull that all the way out. Man, these strings are, it's coming off in my hands. Freaking zebra strings. For Mathews being such a high quality bow, I really don't understand the strings. I'm sorry, I just don't. I just really don't. Okay. So now we're gonna take this piece and again, being really, really careful not to untwist anything. I don't want to untwist anything. Really important not to. Okay. So I'm maintaining my twist right here. And then I like to kind of pinch, and again, I'm maintaining my twist. And it's gonna go onto this little plastic piece. So I'm just throwing it right on here. I'm trying to get it even. All right, so we're not losing our twist, it's just like that. All right, so this goes up and under like that. And then my string's going under it like this. All right, keep my twist. Ah, this is fun. And then I'm gonna take this piece, put it up and under. I'm gonna do this right here. You guys aren't gonna be able to see it very good, but it is fine. Up and under, come here. And then this is gonna go through it. And then I'm gonna pull it tight. All right, so I'm pulling it until it's all the way tight. All right, so there's that piece. Didn't lose the twist on anything. I'm gonna put this back through here so I don't lose the twist on that. Still have the twist on this. Fun game, so I'm just gonna leave these on here so they don't untwist on me. Okay. And you can hook this to something if you have somewhere trustworthy to hook it, like right there, or it's not gonna come undone. I like to use my little hook for my draw board, and it usually sits pretty nice for me. Just don't bump it and throw it off the table, because then you'll have a wreck on your hands. And I'm sorry if I'm all mumbly and you guys can't hear a freaking word I'm saying. I'm sick, if we haven't covered that already, so I'm doing the best I can. So my cam is off, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this piece. All right, I'm gonna take my yokes back. Okay, This one goes on this side, so I'm just gonna loopy-doop that onto here. Alright, this one's gonna go on this side. I mean, string is coming off. This is why this is a freaking nightmare. Okay, and once it's on there, you're good. Like, it's not gonna come off. Once you get your cam put back on. Oh, hold on, this should be all the way around though, before I do that. Alright, now we're gonna wiggle our cam back on, the really fun process of doing that. Alright, that's holding on to that. My main string came off, so that's all up in my business right now. Oh, I accidentally put it around that, but that's fine. This can come off. Get this out of the way. Bring it around. This is going to be the first cable in here. Can you sit still? Thank you. All right. And then, new strings are naturally going to be tighter. I also noticed that these rogue strings, are pretty tight. This needs to slide down a little bit on here because that's clearly not even. Oh, this ain't on here, that's why. Come on. Get back in your spot. Such a pain in the butt. I hate restringing Mathews, if you guys can't tell. Everything is a pain in the butt, in my opinion. And that will pull itself straight and will even itself out. So that cable is good, ready to go. Now we have this guy over here, so I gotta get this off. Take that cam off, but first I'm gonna stick my axle back through this one. Oh my God. I am riding the struggle bus hard today, guys. I'm gonna stick my axle back through this one, and then we will move on to the top cam. All right. So I'm gonna pop this out and pop my axle in. All right, there we go. In there, we want to put our screws back in and just get everything reset. So we're not losing anything. Okay. Stick this one to the other side. I have such a bad headache right now, it's unreal. I don't know how I'm freaking doing this right now. I'm so tired, I'm so sick. So you're gonna make sure both sides are in there good. My cam's back on, so that's all good. I'm gonna try to leave this main string on, just to hold everything where it should be. Okay, now we gotta do the top cam. So it's gonna be the same exact process, so I'm just going to whip through that super quick, do the same thing, and then we will reconvene once I speed through that. Oh, y'all should be so damn proud of me that it took me one try to get these out. I'm so proud of myself right now. Off. I think God knows I'm not feeling well and he's just making this about as easy as he possibly can on me, because I swear to God, usually when I do this, it is a nightmare. Like, I usually ride the struggle bus really hard when I'm doing a Mathews, so thank you, dude. Much appreciate it. there's that. Alright, rolling guard can go back on now. I like to get that over with before I mess with the main string, just because it's a pain in the butt. I think everything's a pain in the butt if it's not extremely convenient to do. So rolling guard's a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna get that done now. Before I do that, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna put the axle back through this cam and get that reset. So now we can take off the main string. I'm good. Okay, now we can pop off the main string, which is literally the easiest part of this entire ordeal. So the fact that the rest of this just went so smoothly, I'm a little bit concerned about. But okay. Guess I'll take it. And main string just goes through my yokes when I put it back on. Get rid of that piece of junk. I'm not a fan of zebra strings, if you can't tell. No offense, Mathews. You make a fantastic bow, like top-notch bow. Probably least vibration and least noise you'll ever get in a bow. Definitely owe that to Mathews. However, your strings, why? That's just what I want to know. It's just kind of weird to me. Okay, so we pull our strings straight and they're gonna go this way. All right. Like this. Leave them up under, and there's really no point in trying to seat these right away, because they will probably come off by the time you get to the other side, so it's kind of pointless. But since they are a little bit tighter, then they might sit, but it's really not worth it, so I just let it hang. And we're gonna go around here, up and under, and you can kind of bend and manipulate these to get them around while you're doing this, and then kind of rolling them on. So kind of roll it on all the way around like this, hold it tight, and on this side you can kind of do one of these. There we go. All right. Oh my God. I didn't even notice they engraved my name on the strings. That's freaking cool. I didn't even see them do that. Oh guys, I didn't even ask for them to do that. That's so fun. It's like my side plates and stuff. I love that. I love when brands customize stuff for me. That makes me so happy. This is probably the biggest smile I've had. I felt like crap, and you guys just made me feel so much better. Thanks, Kevin. Oh, that's so fun. Let me bring the camera around and I'll show you guys. How freaking cute is that? That's so freaking awesome. So here they are. And they literally put my name on it. I am so obsessed with that. That is the cutest thing I've seen in a while. Thank you guys, that's so nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is just do a little final check. You just wanna make sure that everything is seated before you take the bow off the press. Okay, so everything looks right to me. The final test is going to be taking it off the press and hoping it doesn't pop. If you take a bow off a press after restringing and it pops, either something wasn't seated and it seated itself, or you messed something up pretty bad. Okay, now let's make sure that everything is good. So you want to keep tension on this string while you're letting off to make sure that everything remains seated. Let's hear for a pop. I don't know, guys. I think she might be good. There she is with the new strings on. She's looking pretty good. I'm really excited. Obviously I have to take the whisker biscuit off still, but I don't know, I'm excited. She looks cool. I love the teal and I love the pink, and their colors are so bright and fun, and I have a lot of accents to go with it. And I am shooting this bow at a lot higher weight than I usually shoot. You guys ask me this all the time. Usually I shoot around 43 to 44 pounds super comfortably, like it doesn't fatigue me at all and I could shoot all day. This bow I have at 48. These newer Mathews have the switch weight mod technology, so these guys right here. So not only can I change my draw length with swapping out the mod, but I can also change my draw weight. So on the Mathews Image, which is what I got right here, these are 50-pound limbs. However, instead of having to actually back the limbs out of the limb pocket, I can just put a different mod on and change the weight that way, which is really nice. I always have to buy higher pound bows and back them way out, and then I just lose so much speed. You're losing so much of the flex of the limb when you do that, and I hate doing that. I'd like them to be maxed out. But I also don't like buying a 40-pound limb, maxing it out and getting maybe 43 out of it and having no room to go up if I wanted to. So when they came out with this and they said, look, you can go 40, 43, 45, 47, 50 with just the mods and you don't have to back it out, I was like, so anyway, that is my girl, that is my new Mathews Image. I am going to go grab something to eat, take some more medicine because I'm starting to not feel too good. And then I will hit you guys back with a part 2. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm so appreciative of you guys. I never thought that I'd be doing anything like YouTube. It's a lot of fun. Like when I have to do stuff like this, instead of just being by myself down here all alone, I get to talk to you guys and I feel like you're a part of it, like you're here, and that's really cool. Like I really enjoy it. Well, I'm just really excited to bring you guys more videos like this. Stay tuned for all of my discount codes. I'm gonna milk those out of every company I can. I want to get you guys some deals, okay? Because I want you trying these things, and I want you to see for yourself that, one, I'm not lying to you. Like this stuff is the real deal, and two, that I appreciate you guys for following along, and for all of you that stop me when I'm out and you say, hey, I've followed you since 2 years ago, or, you know, back when you were first shooting the Prima and all of this stuff, like, that's so cool that you guys cared enough to stick with me to this point. So I'm really gonna push hard on doing some giveaways. I wanna come up with some really cool giveaway packages for you guys from some of my favorite brands. And I'm gonna get you some discount codes, so please stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel. I'm probably going to do some subscriber only giveaways and stuff like that too. Catch you guys later. Stay tuned. And I will see y'all on the next one.